I'm sitting down here by the road because this morning, y'all, we are waiting on a delivery truck that should have our two 18-foot posts on it, y'all, that are gonna go in this hole, and one's gonna go in this hole, and it's going to create our official driveway entrance, y'all. They're also bringing along two 20-foot 2x8s or 2x6s. I don't exactly remember what I ordered. But then after I get all this stuff put up, guys, I only have today and tomorrow because on Friday morning, Uriel will be here to install our sign, y'all. So we got a lot of work to do. But for right now, we wait. I can't tell if this truck has a trailer on the back. Okay, it does have a trailer. I better just move. I better just back up. I don't know if that's the truck we're waiting on, but it might be. So I'm gonna get backed up and out of the way here. Let's see, y'all. We'll just have to see if this is the guy. I don't know if that trailer's big enough for 18-foot posts. Well, it must be him. Those are our posts right there, y'all. Awesome. Let's get them. They are some absolutely beautiful posts, y'all. Look at these. That's awesome. They're not cedar. They are cypress post and cypress 2x6 to go across the top and the front. Y'all, I'm so excited about this. I didn't even imagine that they were gonna look like this, y'all. This looks 1,000 times better than what I thought they were gonna look like. One thing I didn't do the other day was I did not make sure that our holes are 20 feet apart, but that's okay. I'm happy with where this one is. That distance from the driveway. This one, I'd be okay if it moved in a little bit. It might have to. It might be exactly 20 feet. But what I'm gonna do, we're gonna come over here, we're gonna set this post first, and then we can measure exactly 20 feet across, and we might have to widen that hole out a little bit, but we'll know exactly where to set the other one. Guys, here we go. Today is the day. It's all gonna change. So I feel like we only have one solid opportunity to get this post down in the hole, because like if we get it down in the hole, think about this. If we get it down in the hole and something is wrong, think about how hard it's going to be to get it up out of that hole. It's 18 foot long. These are very, 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 very heavy posts. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get it in that hole. I guess I'm just going to line it up here the best I can. And then I will just go down to the end. I'll try to flip it up. I don't know how we're going to do this. Oh yeah! Oh cool! Okay. That was amazing, y'all. Yeah! Yeah, it was! Yeah, it was! We gotta back up a little bit. With the way that we have it balanced on the tractor forks right now, it should be pretty close to being perfect, y'all. That's really good that direction. This way we are gonna have to pull it over to our left a tiny bit whenever we dump in the concrete. But that is no big deal, y'all. We're ready for some concrete. I got it right there. on the side by side. Let me get us an 80-pound bag, carry it over, and our first post will be in the ground. And y'all, that thing is, if there's a concrete truck or a FedEx truck or something that tall, we got major issues, y'all. That'd be the biggest truck I ever seen in my life. All right. Now the easy part. Concrete. Get in there, baby. Get in there, baby. Okay, let's do a little bit of adjustments before we finish all the concrete. All right, y'all, we got our first post in the ground. It looks really cool. Let's walk back here to the road, y'all. Let's walk back here to the road. I'll grab y'all. I'll spin y'all around this way. Look at that. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be so awesome, y'all. I'm gonna grab the tape measure. It's right here. Grab our tape measure. We'll walk around here, guys. We're gonna hook it on this post, and we're gonna see where 20 foot lands us right across here at this hole. Keep in mind, we need the outside of the post to be at 20 feet. Let's give it a measure real quick. Well, isn't this just awesome? There's our hole that we dug. There's 20 feet. That hole is useless. So now what I gotta do, y'all, I gotta dig me another hole right here. I'll just take all the dirt out of this one and put it in this one, and we'll be fine. And then we'll have all of our extra dirt to help us pack down our post. Dang flabbit, y'all. I thought I got the hard part out of the way. I got my handy dandy post hole diggers. I'll get started. What's up, big guy? Hey, I'm tired of digging holes for a minute. You want to just hang out? You want to just hang out for a little bit? We don't have to work. Or, you know what, Mustaf? You come dig a hole or two. These posts are as big as you, almost as round as you. You might could fit walking underneath them. Possibly. What are you looking for, corn? Well, Dad, last time you bought me corn and you dumped it out right here so I could eat it and nobody could find me, Dad. I've been hanging out up here in the front by myself because I wanted all the corn for myself. I mean, I don't think I have any corn. I'll try to go look. I gotta go set this other post real quick before we do any of that. You know what I'll do? I'll just run the Tractor Supply after these posts, and I'll just get you a snack. How about that? We got our post held up here by the forks. It comes down, it goes into the hole, and now we have to make sure, remember, we can't be any more than 20 feet because that's how long our crossboards are. And look at that. Look at that. So if the bottom is 20 feet, as long as we set this post straight up and down, the tops should also be 20 feet, right? Doesn't that make sense, y'all? If the bottoms are 20 feet, okay, and these posts go straight up and down, then the top should be 20 feet apart also, unless the post is crooked. But these are straight posts, y'all. It's looking awesome, y'all. Seriously, it's looking real awesome. It's starting to rain, y'all. Good thing we're about done. You've got to be kidding me, y'all. You've got to be kidding me. Let's check it one more time. Well, we got the post set. I'll show y'all shortly. It's a downpour out here. All right, y'all, let's see what it's gonna look like turning in to Honey Hill. Oh yeah! That's gonna be awesome, y'all. It's gonna be so awesome. So we have one little problem, y'all. You see the tractor, that's as tall as it goes. And that's not tall enough to be able to get up there, stand up there, and put our crossboard across there. So I have a plan, y'all. My dad is going to be coming either this weekend or the beginning of next week, I believe, or maybe even next weekend. I don't know. But he is bringing his tractor, and he's bringing it on the trailer, and he's going to help me with that pile of tin and stuff in the back. And so what I'm thinking, if my tractor is not quite tall enough to reach up there, my dad's might be. And if my dad's is not quite tall enough, what we can do is we can leave his tractor up on the trailer, which will give us another, 2 feet. And I think at that point we'll be able to reach up there, guys. And then we can just use my tractor on one end to kind of support the board halfway. We'll use my dad's tractor and me to put up one side. And then once that side's screwed in, what we'll do is we'll transition. He'll drive us around. I'll get back up there again. And we'll have our crossboard put across there. But for today, this is what it looks like, y'all. We got both of our entrance posts set in the ground. I'm standing in the middle of the road. And this is what the entrance is going to look like into Honey Hill. Guys, it's coming together. Honey Hill, like I keep saying at the end of every video, Honey Hill, one day at a time, one project at a time, is slowly but surely coming together. And last night, I hadn't showed y'all, but I was out here until about midnight mowing all that pasture back there. You can see how clear it is, how far we can see back there. It's looking good, y'all. That's all for this one. Bye, guys. Have a great day.